with that, we're going to move now to, we do have some unfavorables. And so we've got Ayo Kimathi. Sir, why don't you come up? You've signed up unfavorable and you're going to have 2 minutes, sir.
My name is Ayo Kimathi, and I'm voting unfavorable on Bill 842. This is the United States of America, not Western Israel. I want to remind everyone, we saved the Jews from the Holocaust. Never forget that. It is un-American to make us mourn a victory that this nation achieved that saved millions of people from multiple countries around the world. And when we use these two words together, the and Holocaust, on this soil, there's only 2 groups of people that qualify for that. African people, my people, and Native Americans. Now we can get into a room and joust back and forth on who the Holocaust applies to on this soil, but those are the only 2 options. As it relates to a Jewish Holocaust in this soil, the only one that I am aware of is the one that is being waged by Jews right now on the people in this republic. I'm talking about the bioweapon injections. I'm talking about the sabotaging of the food supply. I'm talking about the destruction of the economy. And I'm talking about the staging of World War III between the United States of America and Russia. So to celebrate a Holocaust remembrance from the Jewish perspective, and my perspective, is to celebrate as if you're successfully achieving the destruction of this republic. And I want to remind you, it's not over. This is going to breed a sense in people of a recollection and a modern day General Orders number 11. I urge everyone to vote against this bill. Thank you.
Okay, any questions for the witness? Okay.
Yeah, no, we can't let that sit.
No.
Are you gonna go?
Just, it's.
You can't.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Can't let this go. Let's talk about American history just for a little bit. Perhaps you're not aware that during the presidential administration of Franklin Roosevelt, a boat with 800 German Jews came to this country and they were turned back and sent back to Germany. And most of those Jews died in a concentration camp. That is part of our history. The United States has had a long history of discrimination among a number of people. Jews are one of them. I am a descendant of people that were murdered in the Holocaust. My grandfather's family in 1942, they were rounded up, marched out of town, shot and buried in a common grave. That's part of my history. I am an American. And so this particular bill is not only about my history, but it reminds all Americans of the horrors of intolerance and what can come of it. And so, yes, I believe this is a part of our history. And I hope you can take my comments and think about it that way. Thank you.
I would like to respond to that because, well, it was directed directly at me.
Okay, I think she just was making a comment. I don't think it was a question. Okay, any additional questions for the witness? Okay, seeing none, thank you, sir.
No First Amendment?
No, well, you got 2 minutes. It's definitely
Okay.
First Amendment, right? Yes, Senator Kramer?
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. Once again, colleagues, I want to point out what you just heard is the reason we need this legislation and the legislation you heard last week. So with that, thank you.
Okay, so that concludes the bill hearing on Senate Bill 842. We're going to next.